Greetings and salutations, viewers. I'm StarPrincessHLC, and welcome to My Friend is a Raven. Now, this is a game, a point-and-click adventure game from the looks of it, that I saw on itch.io. It looks like it was from a game jam of some kind, if the little credit down here is any indication. The most I know of this game thus far is that there is some kind of post-apocalyptic world where the last human on Earth, and I guess the only person we have to talk to is in fact a raven. Not to be confused with my friend Yorkshire Raven, who later and I commentate on with some of his videos. I'll have a link in the description below to check out his YouTube channel as well as his Twitch channel, because he does a lot of good stuff and he is a very good friend of ours, so do check him out, please. But for now, let's see what happens when we get into this baby of a game here. From the ground of the earth humanity was conceived, and into the soil the ill spirit shall return. That's not haunting in the slightest. Good sound effects, I will give you that. Lutum, I fear that the city will soon fall. I lament, for I have cherished this home. One last time I shall look upon these walls before I speak to the raven. I must find some food to coax it to me. Okay. Alright, so looks like you need to move, and then we can just pick things up with our mouse. That's fair. There's the seeds, looks like. Let's just click around the place and see what we could find. How greatly I wish my family could visit me during this time. I recall many occasions when my friends and I would sit and visit all night long. What happy memories we made. Tragedy has struck heavily. Ooh, what's down this direction? Place is very gloomy, very interesting. I'm trying to remember the name of that one, Never-Ending Nightmares, I think it was? The one point-and-click game kind of thing, where you're wandering about in different hallways and trying to figure out what to do kind of thing. A small vat of ink. Before the newspaper stopped printing, some articles described people poisoning each other using this. Ah, lovely. Okay, good to know. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, we got a needle. Am I supposed to do something with that needle? Ew, that's a toilet, I think. It's overflowed so filthy that I doubt anyone would use it. It has been some time since the water lines forked. Yeah, so no shower, no toilet. Just overall, not a pleasant place to be. Also, there is a nice clock. I can adjust the time, too, which is interesting. But, I'll worry about that, I think, at another time, because I don't think I can do anything with it just yet. What a beautiful vista. If I wasn't slowly dying from the plague, I would totally go there. Anything in the fridge? If there was anything left inside, it would be very unsafe to consume. Everything in this kitchen spoiled instantly. And yet you still have light on in the one cabinet, just saying, in the one closet. The shelves are completely barren. What's this? I thought this rat trap to be unusable, but I believe it may still function properly. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just keep looking around. No nightmare could capture the calamity of these days. Also, did I just hear the rat trap go off? Well, it looks like I did. Looks like there is, in fact, a rat there. But I'm going to save that for now. Kind of check around other places. A small piece of paper that reads, "In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten." The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. Alright, let's do that first. there's the raven. Good day, dear raven. Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. May I ask you what his lone soul might be doing, perched upon a building, holding a bag of seeds? These seeds belong to you now, good raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of your destructive manner. I accept your offer with vigor, but I would hardly consider myself destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies. Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruins. Not a single person lives to share my grief. Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. I have no gift other than your seeds. Pathetic. Oh boy, he's not a happy bird. Even now you have no heart to help another being. Do you truly pity yourself as the last human alive? You should be happy you'll never encounter another man like yourself. I have no tolerance for your antagonism, Raven. Do you believe that will give you dominance over me? I have power over you, human, in masses that you cannot fathom. Look at your city. I will do the same to you. Please, Raven, I must know why you have chosen such a path as this. If you do not know by now, your blindness shall serve you a deserving platter. Well, that was interesting. That's definitely a bad ending, alright. Extinction. But as you can see, there are 4 endings to this game. And I intend to get all of them, because this game doesn't seem too overtly long. Seems like I could just jump right back in and get back to where I was. Because you notice, there were a few different things that we could do in the midst of all that. There's something with that rat in a trap, and then there was also a needle and ink. And the clock. So I feel we will have to check out everything in order to get all the endings. So, one thing is clear, we do need the seeds in order to coax the bird out. So, let's grab the seeds. Right now we're going to skip past that clock, and we're just going to go straight into here. Let's, back to that rat trap thing we had earlier. So, let's head back in here. Let me check that note again. Oh, you heard that snap, right? That's a pretty good indication. That one specifically says noon, so we'll keep that in the back of our minds for now. And we will grab this dead rat. Perhaps this will be enough to appease the raven. Since he said he wanted a second gift. So, let's go back out here and see what becomes of it now. Good day, dear raven. Good day, sir. Are you going to give me those seeds? Feed me. Feed me. I may just have bitten your face off earlier, but it's fine. That was just an alternate universe. I'm fine. I'm a good raven now. Just give me the damn seeds. nom 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 nom. Very delicious. I'm not destructive, by the way. I mean, yes, I bit you, and clearly I caused you to die back earlier, but that was just my cousin. Dave. Yes, Dave. Dave totally was doing that. I'm not Dave. I am a good raven. I'm kind. I will gladly grieve with you, and I will be your friend. Should you have something else for me, yes? Do you have a gift to give, a sympathetic raven? Indeed, dear raven. I have something that might interest you. Scrumptious. I'm surprised at your change in heart. But I shall gladly take your gift. We may discover some similarities between ourselves. If I find it possible. You have even grown a sort of beak since I last saw you. You could be one of us, lad. I hope we might resolve what differences we have. I believe we shall, for I will be your friend and keep you from crumbling into the soil of the earth. I thank you. Then let us go. There is so much to show you, my friend. So, what's to become of our... interesting. So, in this ending, we are accepted and turned into a raven, apparently. That's definitely the good ending. But there's still 2 more endings. Because we still have something to do with that clock. And that needle and, ink. Because they wouldn't have those there if we didn't have anything to do with them. So, as we open the door a 3rd time, it's like, hi, I'm here. I'm the last man on Earth. I should go talk to the raven. Because clearly I need to, and oh my god, I'm gonna yawn! Why did I do that? Anyway. So, grabbing the seeds once again. But this time... I think we'll get back at that little raven for snapping at us in a previous ending. Sure, he was nice and sent us off on our way in this one, but, you know what? I don't quite forgive him for what he did. He was quite rude. He bit us and was like, you know, you deserve to die kind of thing, even after I gave him seeds. That wasn't very nice. I think we should do something about that. And how do you think we proceed to do that then? Well, let's head back here. Open that door. Open that door. Let's get ourselves a needle here. And this ink is poisonous. When I speak to the raven, he may demand that I give him the rat. I could use the ink and needle to poison the rodent. There we go. And we got ourselves a poisoned rat. Well, gee, I wonder where this is gonna go. Let's see how Mr. Raven appreciates this new tidbit of food. Here you go. Hello, dear Raven. Oh, hello. This is Dave, by the way. Yes, I did kind of tear out some of your body parts earlier, but that's bygones, big bygones. It was totally fine. I'm totally not thinking of just ripping out your liver, lungs, and spleen right now. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yes, I totally did. I blew them all up with a big old atomic bomb. Yes, did you know that ravens have atomic bombs? Yes, we're very good at building them. We're amazing at it. I could cultivate you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn. But you gotta give me that rat. Indeed, dear Raven. I have something that might interest you. I'm surprised at your change in heart. But I gladly take your gift. Does it fit your exquisite taste? Quite closely, but I find it slightly bitter. Needs a little bit more pepper. Still, I thank you for the gift. You're very welcome, dear Raven. I believe we may find some common ground upon our past. I feel you truly have changed, friend. Or not. Dear Raven, is something amiss? Human, what have you done? Why, Raven, I do not know what you speak of. I thought you had changed. You are nothing but an actor, just like the rest of your kind. I would think a plague like this would make a man more sympathetic. Instead, you have no hesitancy to bring a creature down into the soil of the earth. He really likes to soil the earth. The world will soon be yours, but I refuse to give you the pleasure of watching me perish. Well then. There goes Dave. Bye, Dave. The aggressive ending, apparently. Venomous. Interesting. And that was actually ending 4-4, but there was one last ending to explore, as it were. One featuring that clock, as you saw. So, once we get back into this, let's see how this one goes. Yes, I know, Lutum. Woe is me, I am the last man on Earth. I'm wearing a plague mask and a top hat, and I'm clearly trying so hard to represent a mixture of Bendy and the Ink Machine and just plagues in general. But let's actually head back, back into the bedroom. And let's look back at that note here. The face of the noon shadows. Well, noon is in fact daytime. Let's see what happens if I actually change the clock to noon. It's almost actually noon on this thing. Isn't that noon? Let's see here if I just... That's odd, it's not connecting. Let's see here. There it goes. Sir, I am sickened and in need of aid. Would you spare the time to help an ill soul? You are sickened, be gone. You had nothing to do with your pathetic plea. Save yourself the effort of disrupting a human. Well, that's interesting. So it seems we have confronted this raven once before. And he seemed to be sick. And we did nothing to help him. So is this punishment for our crimes, perhaps? Well, let's see what happens now that we have this knowledge in the back of our head. Good day, dear Raven. Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. Give me the damn seeds. Give me the seeds. I don't even care about making pleasantries at this point. Just give me the damn seeds. Take them. In return, I wish to speak to you of our past meeting. I accept your offer with vigor, but I wouldn't consider that much to discuss. I asked you for aid, and you rejected me. Indeed, and I have no words to describe my regret. The only reason you regret anything is because of the punishment I have brought upon you. Truly, Raven, I have learned the error of my ways. I wish only to plead for your forgiveness. Why should I grant you anything more than debt? You left me ill, and in the same way I shall leave you. That bird is vindictive as hell. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't wish to work through any issues. He just wishes to leave me alone. Very well then. I shall leave you alone then, Raven. I shall sit and watch TV. Let me watch TV. Well, okay, there we go. Oh boy. So I'll just sit here and breathe my last, I suppose. And then the bird flies in and starts picking at my entrails, right? Unforgiven. The passive ending. Okay. Not sure if I really care for any of these endings, to be honest. It's like, on one we got pecked to death, on one we murdered a bird, on the other we were just kind of left to die, but then the other, I guess the good ending is probably the best. Even that one's questionable because it's like we turned into a bird and went with him. I guess that's a better option, but considering what happened, it's debatable. But still, either way, that was My Friend is a Raven. Again, not to be confused with my actual friend, Yorkshire Raven. That would be a very confusing and rather questionable situation, to be honest. But either way, this was an interesting experience, shall we say. Because gameplay was very simple, obviously. It was a point-and-click game, and a lot of the stuff kind of just happened on its own. It wasn't like you had to combine anything. It wasn't like you specifically put everything in. You just kind of clicked, and then the dude was like, yeah, this works. I understand it's for like a game jam of some kind, and what was completed here really was very good, very interesting. I definitely enjoyed this. The art style was very creepy, and the atmosphere was very creepy. This was definitely an interesting story. Definitely left you questioning and wanting more. Not a huge amount of replay value other than getting the 4 endings, but regardless, I still enjoyed it nonetheless, and honestly, I could see this entire thing being like a full-blown game. Maybe not in this particular setting, in terms of like the interactions with the Raven and Lutum, but I could see it down the line being like, maybe there are other people who are struggling to survive and they're trying to figure things out. Maybe they're actual relatives of Lutum trying to find him. You never know. a lot could be done with this concept. I highly approve. So, I'll have to say then that I'll have the link in the description below along with Yorkshire Raven's channels to promote that. But overall, definitely did enjoy this. Props to the developer for making this. I look forward to seeing what else you can do, and hope you do well in the future. But for now, this is StarPrincessHLC saying thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.